Everyone, it's Victoria with Candles by Victoria. How are you guys doing? Happy Friday. Another Friday, another week closer to Chelsea's wedding. We are in the final countdown here. After this weekend, we have one more weekend and then it's her wedding weekend. So things are a bit crazy. We have so much going on in the month of May. We have Chelsea's wedding. We have my grandson's second birthday on May the 4th. We have our 19-year anniversary in business, which is crazy to me. That is just crazy. I can't believe that it's been 19 years that I've been doing this. Really, my whole family's been doing this because they all came along with the ride for the ride. And knowing to me at the time when I started all this, that this was going to be a whole family thing, you know. I mean, when I started this 19 years ago, Chelsea was 6 years old. And in some way, shape, or form, she's been working here since she was 6 years old. So, you know, smelling scents and giving me the thumbs up or the thumbs down, helping me take stuff to the post office back when we did that, to when she got in high school and she was basically working here full time. You know, it was Candles by Victoria or Sonic, and she tried Sonic, and she called me about an hour after she was there. She's like, "Come get me." So that wasn't her thing, and she decided this is what she wanted to do, and I was happy to have her do this with us. So yeah, it's been 19 years, well, it'll be 19 years in May. So, but we're so close. This is the last weekend I have to talk to y'all before we hit May. So it's just crazy. It's just crazy. It's been 19 years. You know, something that I started on my kitchen stove and never dreamt that we would be where we are. I mean, you hope and you pray and you work hard and you know, if you could turn your life's passion into something that can help support your family, well, that's just the greatest blessing ever. And so I feel so blessed to be able to do this, to be able to do this with the people that I love, and to be able to share this with all of you. And you guys are like family to us. So we love you very much. And here's to 19 years almost, and here's to another 119, hopefully. Anyway, it's been a wonderful 19 years, and I've loved every minute of it. And I can't wait to see what the next 19 years brings. So, okay, so we have a lot to talk about. Let's see. I am down another 2.5 pounds since last weekend, so that's good. We had to change things up a little bit, and you know, you do that when you're starting a new weight loss journey and you're trying to eat better. And I don't like the word diet, so just trying to eat better and figure out what works for my body. And so I've been seeing a lot of talk online and on YouTube especially about intermittent fasting, and so that's what we've been doing. It's the 16-8 method. So basically you fast for 16 hours, and then for 8 hours that's when you eat. That's your eating window. And of course you got to, you know, watch what you just can't go, oh gosh, crazy people. You got to watch what you're eating just like you normally would. So basically what I've done is I've just taken what I've already been doing by counting calories and staying under my calorie count and all that stuff, and enter, you know, included this. Incorporated, that's the word I'm looking for, incorporated the intermittent fasting. So basically I try to eat by 6, and that, you know, be done eating for the rest of the night by 6. Sometimes with work that doesn't always happen, but 7 at the very latest, and I really don't like to do that, but so I try to do 6 to 11. And usually, honestly, I don't eat till around noon because that's when we take lunch around here. And, you know, I did find it a little difficult the first little bit because I was really hungry in the morning. I mean, as a society, we're used to eating, you know, they say breakfast is the, you know, best way to start your day. Well, I guess not always that's true, because this is showing up on the scale for me, and it's very uh, rewarding, you know, and you want to keep going when you, whether you want to have the scale mean anything to you or not, let's just face it, it does. And when you see those numbers going down, it, you know, it feels good, and you want to continue doing what you're doing. So I'm just happy that it's all working. Oh gosh, guys, I'm sorry. You're probably gonna hear the trash truck. Let's just wait a second till he goes by. I'm sorry about that. I have the door open because it's so beautiful. It's gonna be absolutely beautiful, like from here going forward. And you know, we're gonna get super hot here in Texas, but it's gorgeous right now. We're enjoying every minute of it, and we're just crossing our fingers that no rain on May 12th. Anyway, so that's that. That's what I'm going, you know, doing with that. If y'all are interested at all about it, I'm just learning about it myself. There is a million YouTube videos out there about the intermittent fasting. So if you're interested in it, you can, you know, just check that out. Basically, it's so super simple for me. I have to do things that are simple, or else I won't stick with them. So I've just continued to count my calories on my MyFitnessPal, and make sure that I stay at my, you know, recommended calories for the day. And then I stop eating at a certain time every night, and then I fast for 16 hours. So that's all I've been doing. And then, you know, that's it. So we're going to keep doing this until it doesn't work, and then maybe we'll try something else. Okay, so that's that with all that. Let's see. Last week we were giving away the warm vanilla sugar cube melt. Everybody that posted a comment seems real excited about these. These are great. Just another option for melting, and I love those. I don't know if I got a kitty over here. I don't know if I've ever showed you guys the strawberry shortcake. Let me take this off of here for you. I don't think I have. I think I have shown the raspberry one, but this is the strawberry shortcake coffee cup cutie. Look at how adorable this is. Okay, this is going out to a customer today. They probably got a shipping notice from us yesterday, but we were waiting on something to come in. We've had a delay with the shipment. And another person that we're waiting for, Martha Hooker, I know you're waiting, honey. I promise you your order's going to go out today. We've just been waiting for something to come in to complete it. I know you're excited, but it's going out today. So anyway, this is the strawberry shortcake coffee cup cutie. As you can see, it has got the little crumbs on top and the strawberries and a little pile of yummy wax goodness up there. We put our label on front, the name of the candle on the bottom, and then we also attach this little piece of homespun. But be sure to take that off, or at least move it down like that when you're burning this. And make sure you burn this candle on a heat-safe plate, because it's going to overflow just a little bit. If you don't like overflow with our fancy type candles, you can always take this top stuff off, trim your wicks to 1/8 of an inch, and then burn from there and melt this stuff. So, but this is our strawberry. Oh my gosh, you guys too. If you've never tried our strawberry shortcake coffee cup cutie, you got to try it. It is so good. If you love strawberry, you are going to love this. So there it is. I just wanted to show you. I had this sitting out there, and I said, I don't think I've showed them. Look at those little strawberry embeds. And we just sprinkle the tiniest little bit of glitter over the top of it. Look at that. How cute. There you go. I remember when I first started this 19 years ago, and the first little decorative type candle I did was like, it looked like a glass of milk with an Oreo cookie in it. I don't do that candle anymore. It was in kind of like a sundae glass. And, but that was the beginning of my feeling really creative when it came to wax and doing all these really cute bakery type, candle goodies. Because I myself have never been a baker. Look, I'm not even a cook. I'm not even going to pretend to lie here. Candleman does all the cooking in our house. I feel like I do enough cooking all day long over the hot plate in there, and with the warmers and everything that's going on. So I whip up bakery goodness and wax, and he takes care of the real food. So anyway, so that's that's the Strawberry Shortcake Coffee Cup Cutie. I'm going to give away this last one. You remember if you've watched our past videos that we've been giving these away. This is the fourth one. It's the flower bomb that we poured in the light color. We gave 2 heart ones away. We gave 1 elegance, and here's another elegance we're going to give away next week. Be sure you trim your wicks when you get them. This is just a prime example of what happens. What we fill this all the way to the top when we're pouring, but as the wax sets, it'll drop down a little bit. And that means by the time it gets to you, because this one's been sitting in there for 2 weeks, by the time it gets to you, you need to trim this wick to 1/8 of an inch, 1/4 to 1/8 of an inch prior to burning. So you always want to trim your wicks before you burn, and you want to trim your wicks during your burns. It's super, super important. The most important thing I can tell you about burning candles is keep your wicks trimmed. If you trim your wicks and you keep your wicks trimmed to the right height all the time, you are going to have this perfect burning candle. Look at this. This is our new bevel jar candle, and you can see I burned this yesterday. I've trimmed these wicks this morning when I came to work. That's about where we like to see them at. And perfectly beautiful, clean burn every time. This container is about 3.5 inches in diameter. So really about 3 hours of burn time at one time before you want to blow it out, trim your wicks. Let it blow it out, let it set up, then trim your wicks, and then you're ready to go again. You can burn just as soon as it sets up, and you can trim those wicks. Make sure you don't have any wick debris that's fallen in there. Make sure you get all that out so that's not all at the bottom of your candle when you get to the bottom of it. And you're going to have a beautifully burning, wonderful candle, and it's going to last you longer. And it's going to burn clean, and you're going to be super, super happy. So just be sure you keep those wicks trimmed. You don't want to burn any longer than 1 hour for every inch in diameter of your container. So this is about, I think this is about a 2-inch, yeah, I'm going to say 2-inch, 2.25 inch container. It gets a little bit wider as you go down here. Also, another thing is, if you're not sure how long you've been burning, you forgot, if your melt pool, which is the melted wax while you're burning your candle, is deeper than 1/2 inch, it's time to blow that candle out and trim your wick. Never allow your melt pool to get deeper than 1/2 inch. And always remember to leave 1/8 of an inch of wax at the bottom of your candle, that you're not burning all the way to the bottom of the glass, because the glass will get really hot when there's little to no wax left in it, and the glass could explode. There's also, sometimes we don't get every little bit of wick debris out of the bottom of our containers, and so that can ignite as well. So be sure you're always leaving a little bit of wax at the bottom. And if you hate to see that wax just sit there, you can place your candle on a candle warmer, or you can scoop that out and put it in your tart warmers and melt it that way. But for safety reasons, you always want to leave a little bit of wax in the bottom of your jars. Okay, so we're going to be giving this candle away next week. Just leave me a comment below. I don't care what you say, just anything. Tell me what you're doing. Tell me if you're planning a wedding right now, because woo-wee. There's like, last night Candleman and I were talking, I'm like, we got to do this, 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 this. I felt like I had everything under control. But honestly, I still have a whole lot I have to do, and I can't believe it's, we're like here. So I'm just ready to get to that day and enjoy the beautiful wedding and all the hard work we've put into it, and all of our family and the love between Chelsea and Wade, and celebrate that. I'm so excited for that day. So we're getting there. All right, so drum roll, please. We're going to announce the winner of last week's warm vanilla sugar cube melts, and that winner is Marissa Klein. Congratulations, Marissa. We are so happy for you. Just drop me an email. I'll put my email in the information below. Drop me an email, and we will get these in the mail to you ASAP, so you can start enjoying those. Thanks to everybody that watches. Thanks to everybody that entered. Here's to another 19 years, guys. I am so excited to see what this brings. We've already been here at CBV North. It came up in my Facebook timeline. You kind of forget when you got a bunch of stuff going on. 5 years. We've been here at CBV North 5 freaking years. That is crazy to me. I feel like we just moved in here. I can't believe we've been working out of this building for 5 years, but it's true. Anyway, I love you all so much. Thanks for watching. If you have any questions, post them below, and I'll try to answer them in next week's video. I'm gonna try to be here next Friday. I have so much going on with the last weekend before the wedding, so I'm going to try to be here. Um, I'm pretty sure, 99% sure I'll be here, but if I'm not, just please forgive me. I love you all so much. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next week. Bye.